Here we are once again, folks. Wait a minute, let me fix the screen. Okay. Welcome to Friday Night Tech Talk. If you're new here, we do this every Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time in the U.S., but we have people watching us from different parts of the world, and we go over these last week's stories, tech stories, the ones that I find interesting. And some weeks it's just me, I'm Mobile Geezer. And other weeks we have Mike joining in from Jersey, and sometimes we get Will joining in from Jersey. So, and the three of us are the ones who originally started, and Ted will occasionally join us from Texas. So tonight, everybody get excited because I believe Mike is going to be joining us in a while. So I think he's got a few exciting things to show off. So Eleanor was the first one here. Wishing everybody a great weekend, as she always done. Always glad to have her here. And then Ren's popped in. And of course, me being the Jersey wise guy, I said, Ren's has his times down pat. Someone might think you're a Time Lord. For those who aren't Doctor Who fans, Doctor Who is a Time Lord. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you guys? Well, as always, I will show you my website, which has the show notes, which I had up. I guess I clicked it off. Pull it over here. Share screen. So if you want to follow in the show notes, if you go to mobilegeezer.wordpress.com, that's where you'll see the show notes. And if you click on the first story with today's date, you'll see the notes for tonight's show. And tonight we're going to talk about, of course, we're going to talk about the Galaxy event, Galaxy Unpacked. We'll go over all the products that were announced. That was the big deal this week. Yo, Days One's in here. Glad to have you here, brother. We're also going to take a look at the story that the Moto Razr, the new Moto Razr, is out, but it's out in China only. So we'll talk about that. And Nothing changed the phone specifications on its website. So I gather what they originally told us wasn't true, but we'll see when we get there. And Oppo and OnePlus sales are no longer allowed in Germany, at least for the moment. So we'll be going over that. And Amazon is buying Roomba. So Amazon is kind of taking over the whole household here. At least they're trying to. And the last story will be Apple holding Telegram app update in app review process again. Because it's not the first time they've done this to Telegram. So those are the stories we're going to go over tonight, and that's how you can follow along. So I'm going to stop screen. Ren says loaded days. So I'm going to probably take Kia's in here. Hey, Kia, glad to have you here, sis. Been following your channel. You've been popping out some videos and getting stuff in left and right. And Rens, be safe on your drive to work. We'll see you when you get there. So I'm going to start going over the stories. Now, when I spoke to Mike about a half an hour ago, he was on his way home from work, but he will be in here tonight, and he does have a few things to show us. So I'll let you know as soon as he pops in. Meanwhile, I'll start off with the first story. So I'll share screen again. And we're going to go to Galaxy Unpacked. I took Wired's version of this. So this is all of the products announced. So everything Samsung announced at Galaxy Unpacked 2022. Say hello to two new foldable phones, new smartwatches, and a new pair of wireless earbuds, which is the one thing that I got. Okay, so let's go to reader view, see if we can get rid of some of these ads. Okay. And this is by Julian Chakatu, I think that's in Parker Hall. And of course, it was from Wednesday, which is when the event was. Samsung has managed to make folding phones feel quite old in a good way. It feels like it was just yesterday that the company showed off its first ever folding phone. It was actually 2019, and we're already on the fourth generation of foldables. At today's second annual Galaxy Unpacked event, Samsung unboxed the Galaxy Z Flip 4, the Galaxy Z Fold 4, which bring more refinements than ever to a still nascent category. Joining the pair are the Galaxy Watch 5 and Watch 5 Pro, two new smartwatches powered by Google's Wear OS, and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro wireless earbuds. Here we break down what's new with all of these devices, which officially go on sale August 26th. Of course, you can pre-order them right now, ever since Wednesday. If you're already enticed, you can pre-order them today. And of course, if you do pre-order, they do have some benefits to that, and to give you some stuff to save you a little money. Z Flip and Z Fold 4. If you're expecting a new style of folding phone today, even a new look, you'll be disappointed. That's true. Samsung is sticking with the tried and true designs of the previous Galaxy Flip and Galaxy Fold phones, though this is far from a bad thing, and that's why I didn't order anything new. Still have my Z Flip 3, which I'm going to stick with, so you'll see why as I read through the story. The Z Flip 4, $1,000, like its predecessors, is Samsung's most popular foldable. It's like a normal phone, but you can fold it in half like a clamshell, a boon to anyone who hates how massive phones have become over the years. The book-shaped Z Fold 4, $1,800, on the other hand, has a screen on the exterior, but you can open it up to expand your screen space, offering more of a tablet experience. For its fourth generation foldable design, Samsung has slimmed down the hinge and the bezels around the screens, making the devices a tiny bit more compact than their predecessors. Both employ Gorilla Glass Victus Plus, which is some of the most durable glass currently being used in phones today. Samsung also says it has further enhanced the durability of the main screens by 45% over the previous generation. That's very good. They're still IPX8 water resistant. Both are also powered by the latest Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor, so you should experience some of the smoothest performance around, especially paired with the fluid 120 Hz screen refresh rates on all the AMOLED display panels. There's support for fast charging, which will juice them up to 50% in 30 minutes, a far cry from the ultra-speedy fast charging we've seen from OnePlus, but that requires a 25-watt charging brick that's not included in the box. Samsung says it's made the 1.9-inch cover screen on the front of the Z Flip 4 more useful this time. The tiny screen can now be used to send quick replies, start phone calls, access quick settings, and pay with Samsung Wallet, all without having to open the phone. Well, I can answer phone calls from mine from the outside display also. You can authenticate purchases via the capacitive finger sensor on the edge of the handset. So I think some of this I can do with the Z Flip 3 right now. You've always been able to take photos while the Flip is closed, but with the Flip 4, it's now possible to start a video using the exterior cameras and continue recording when you open up the phone. That's kind of cool. You can also take portrait mode photos and see a preview right from the cover screen. Speaking of the Z Flip 4 has a 12 megapixel primary camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera on its exterior. And you'll see a 10 megapixel selfie hole punch camera when you unfold the 6.7-inch screen. The primary sensor can pick up 65% more light than the Flip 3. That's good. And Samsung says it has improved image stabilization to minimize shakiness. So expect better videos and low light photos. Let's drop out of reader view for a minute. See if pictures pop up. Okay, so there's pictures there. And okay, there's the Flip 4 and the Fold 4. And you can see the screen is a little bit bigger than on my Z Flip 3. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see what else we have picture-wise. Here, there's the Fold 4. Okay. So I just wanted to show you whatever pictures I could, which were not showing in reader view. Now we go back. Okay, now the pictures show up. Now, before they didn't. I don't understand why, but what do I know? Okay, so there's both. The Flip 3's biggest weakness last year was its lackluster battery. I haven't had any battery issues, but I guess there are a lot of people are, which barely made it through a full day of average use. Samsung's answer, a beefier 3700 milliamp cell, which is 400 milliamp bigger than the battery in last year's model, despite an overall reduction in the phone size. Samsung claims this can add 3 hours of screen on time, but we'll have to wait until we test it to confirm that. The Fold 4 has the same 4400 milliamp capacity as before. The Z Fold's 6.2-inch front display has slowly been increasing in size since the original, and in this version, it's wider by 3 millimeters, allowing for a more natural phone experience when you're using it in its folded state, also Samsung claims. It shaves off about 8 grams of weight from its predecessor, so it's a little lighter too. Over on the back, it retains a triple camera array with a 50 megapixel primary camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel telephoto with 3x optical zoom. Let's see. That's the front. Where's the back? There's the cameras right there. Okay. The main sensor can take in 23% more light than before, which should offer up brighter nighttime photos. That's great. Once opened up to the sprawling 7.6-inch screen, that is a big screen, you might not notice that the under-display selfie camera now blends in more elegantly with the on-screen content around it, but the more important improvements are in the software. This is the first device to ship with Android 12L, which features enhancements to make large-screen Android devices more intuitive to use. Yeah, I think they put that on the Microsoft Surface 2 also. That includes broader drag and drop support and a permanent task bar that sits at the bottom of the screen. Samsung says more apps are optimized for the larger screen, and more apps support launching 2 instances on the same app side by side. And Brian's in here. Hey, Brian, glad you're here, brother. He's saying his hellos to everybody, which is good. And Renz is on his way to work, Brian. He should be with us in a few minutes, as you well know. Okay. Yeah, and for those who don't know, Renz is off to work as our program starts every week because he's in the Philippines and he's exactly 12 hours ahead of us. So at 8 o'clock at night for us on Friday, it's 8 o'clock in the morning for him on Saturday. And I gather he works every Saturday. The Flip 4 and Fold 4 both have improvements to flex mode, which is when you bend the phone screen at a 90-degree angle. And set it down so the lower half of the screen is parallel with the table and the top half is perpendicular. This is what they mean. So when you fold it like that. More apps are optimized for this mode, like Google Meet, which will show video call controls at the bottom of the screen and the feed at the top. You can also convert the bottom half into a touchpad for a more PC-like experience. Cool. Sounds like it's getting closer to the Microsoft Surface 2. These updates are all quite iterative, but based on some hands-on time I had with the devices, I can report that both phones look and feel more refined with software that just might make them easier to use than ever before. You'll be able to customize the phones via Samsung's Bespoke Studio to get a unique color combination. There are some 75 combinations available for the Z Flip 4, though this will extend shipping times. That's true. When you get different combinations, that dramatically increases the shipping times. That's what happened to me last year. We'll be testing these phones over the coming weeks to see if they're worth the high prices. And Brian's asking me, am I getting it? No, I am sticking with my Z Flip 3 because to me, it's not enough upgrades for me to even bother. And unlike Mike, I have had no problems with my Flip 3. I still love it. I still, whenever I go to work, the 3 days a week I work, this is my primary phone when I go to work. It still does that just fine. No problems with the screen or the screen protectors like Mike and Mr. Mobile had. So I have no problems. I'll be sticking with mine. The only thing I ordered were the Pixel Buds 2 Pro. Okay, now we're on to the watch. And as you can see, I am wearing my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, and most of you know I alternate between this and my Apple Watch SE every other day. I am sticking with my Watch 4 Classic because I am not giving up. I don't know if you can see it, but my rotating bezel. You probably can't see it there anyway, but I'm not giving that up for anybody. So Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 left and Watch 5 Pro right. Pro is much bigger. It only comes in one size. Need a watch to pair with your new phone? Samsung's got two new options, the Galaxy Watch 5 and Watch 5 Pro. The Watch 5 comes in a 40 or 44 millimeter size and starts at $280 for the Bluetooth model and $330 for the variant that can connect to LTE networks. The Watch Pro is only available in a 45 millimeter size and is $450 for the Bluetooth and $500 if you want LTE connectivity. As a pre-order bonus, Samsung says you can get its wireless charger Duo for free, which charges both the phone and the watch at once. Get a $75 or $125 off if you trade in an eligible smartwatch and receive $50 in Samsung credit. Now, for my Buds 5, I'm trading in my original Galaxy Buds Pro. They gave me $75 off for that and gave me a wireless charger to boot. So I think that's pretty good. So it's saying mine should show up on right now. It's saying August 30th. So I'm kind of happy about that. Okay, both watches have swappable 20 millimeter straps that are IP68 dust and water resistant and are also rated for 5 ATM, meaning they can survive underwater as deep as 50 meters. They're also protected by a sapphire crystal display, but you're paying more for the Watch 5 Pro because it has an enhanced crystal that's even more durable, along with a titanium casing and a more rugged sport band. So that's the rugged one. That's what you're paying for, I guess. Neither have the popular rotating bezel like I have right here, found on previous Galaxy watches that was used to navigate the interface. You can still slide your finger around the bezel to digitally cycle through the on-screen tiles, but it's not the same. And that's why I'm keeping my watch. And of course, as always, I remember to turn my sound off of everything except my watch. So I'm using my bezel right now. Let me go get the sound off of this thing. Okay. Sounds, and we'll just put it to vibrate. Okay. So I'm keeping my Watch 4 Classic because I love that bezel so much. These watches use the same bioactive sensor for tracking health and fitness as the previous Galaxy Watch 4. But Samsung says it has reshaped the curvature of the back glass to allow for better contact with the wrist. That's good. Which should help the watch deliver more accurate health readings. And I can tell you, as far as the contact with the Watch 4 Classic with the wrist, and when I ride my bicycle, one thing I like about the Galaxy as opposed to the Apple will tell me every 5 miles what I've ridden and how fast I've ridden. Whereas the Galaxy Watch tells me every single mile and my heart rate and all of that. But with the connectivity, sometimes the heart rate is off, sometimes it isn't. Because of the shape that I'm in, my heart rate, when I'm pedaling hard, 80s, 90s, maybe 100, 110. Every once in a while, it's saying your heart rate 140, which I know isn't true. I'd have to be killing myself in my shape to get to 140 because I've been exercising for 41 years. So I guess having the better contact with the new one on the wrist should help that type of thing. The newest addition is an infrared sensor to monitor your body temperature. Some of the health features like the electrocardiogram are still restricted to Samsung phones only, and the FDA has yet to clear Samsung's app for tracking blood pressure, so it's not available in the US. It seems like they applied for that a long time ago. Samsung says you can expect a more helpful sleep tracking experience as the watches can now detect snoring, blood oxygen levels, and the various stages of sleep. You'll get a sleep score and a month-long sleep coaching program that will offer tips for improving your sleep habits, which I don't use mine when I'm sleeping, so I don't worry about it. But of course, the kind of health I'm in, I don't care. And as Brian said, no rotating bezel on the new ones. That's right, and that's why I'm not changing. The Watch 5 series supports GPS, which lets you share GPS data more easily with other apps. You can share hikes through Samsung Health, download hiking and cycling routes. That's cool. And find your way back to your campsite with a feature that guides you back the way you came. Yeah, the cycling routes wouldn't help me because I cycle the same route every time I go cycling. Eventually, Google Maps will let you navigate without needing a smartphone connection too. Arguably the best upgrade, the Watch 5 has a 13% larger battery. Yeah, that's supposed to be a lot better. And the Watch 5 Pro has a 60% larger battery, so that should last days than the Galaxy Watch 4, which translates to 40 and 80 hours on a single charge, respectively. That's great. Take those numbers with a grain of salt, but it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibilities to see 2-day battery life, if not more. I think most people are expecting more. On these watches, both can recharge faster too. Will's in here. He's lurking. Thanks, Will. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, and I forgot to say Super Chat is wide open. That's true. Let me go stick that up. Thank you, Will, for reminding me. There you go. So, thanks, Will. All right. Like the aforementioned hardware, the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro are an incremental update to Samsung's popular premium earbuds. So the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Now, my favorite buds up to now have been the Galaxy Buds 2, which I use all the time until I got the Pixel Buds, which are in my ears right now, the Pixel Buds Pro. So these are my two favorite. So I'm trading in my Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro for the 2 Pro, but I'll be comparing the new 2 Pro with the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 and with the Pixel Buds Pro. So we'll see how that goes. I'm kind of excited about that. Aesthetically, the newest buds mirror the clean-lined earbud design Samsung has been producing for years. The active noise-canceling earbuds now boast a 360 audio Samsung version of Apple's spacious audio feature, which is great. which should make them even better for watching movies. Battery life, though, remains the same, with 5 hours of listening time with active noise canceling enabled and 8 hours with it off. You get a total of 3.5 hours of talk time, good for people who are on the phone a lot. Now, I find noise canceling is good with my 2, but better with my Pixel Buds. So we'll see how the new ones shape up. These aren't just for stoic listening, though. They have 3 microphones to reject outside voices and enhance your own when you're speaking, and an IPX7 water resistance rating, so you should be more than capable of taking on sweaty adventures. Yeah, I do. Most of the time when I ride right now, it's in the mid-90s, and I'm riding 17 or 18 miles. So yeah, my earbuds deal with lots of sweat. Our only gripe, the only means of voice control, is Samsung's Bixby Smart Assistant, which we likely won't use at all. Yeah, neither will I. It's worth noting that some buyers had allergic reactions to a material in the case of the previous Buds Pro. That's these, and I didn't even know about that. But of course, I'm allergic to like nothing, so I had never heard of that. Which caused them some skin irritation. We've asked Samsung if it has remedied this issue in the new Buds 2 Pro, but haven't received any confirmation. We're suckers for any kind of tech that employs sustainable practices during manufacturing, so it's encouraging to see Samsung make some changes that are considerate of the environment. The packaging for its foldable phones is now made of 100% recycled paper. That's good. And Samsung says some parts of the Galaxy Z phones and Buds 2 Pro are made with repurposed fishing nets. Yeah, that's becoming a big thing, which is great, which often end up in the ocean and cause ecological harm. The company made similar improvement when it launched the Galaxy S22 series earlier this year. More than 90% of the Buds 2 Pro is made of recycled materials. That's good, 90%, including bio-based resins and the post-consumer materials. So that's everything that was in the Galaxy event. So I just thought we should start with that because that was the big deal this week. Stop screen. Let's see. Ryan, what up, Will? Yeah, that's my question, Will. Why is Bixby still around? Nobody likes it. Nobody likes using it. I avoid it. Eleanor avoids it. Everybody I know avoids it. So I don't even know why it's still around. Okay, well, I'm watching for when Mike comes in. And when he does come in, we'll suspend the stories because he's got some stuff to show off, which I think we'll all enjoy. So that'll be good. Okay, going on to my next story, and that is on the new Razr. So Motorola Razr announced China only, and I took this from Android Authority. So a new Motorola Razr is here, but you may have trouble getting one. A powerful foldable with an impressive refresh rate. And if the price that I think I saw today was right, when it comes over here, I may get that one. Pardon me. Let's go to read a view. Okay, there's the picture of the phone. All right, I went through the highlights. Right on the heels of Samsung announcing its Galaxy Z Fold 4, like the next day, which was yesterday, and Galaxy Z Flip 4, Motorola is having its own foldable reveal party with the announcement of its new China exclusive Motorola Razr 2022. So this was yesterday. The new handset is designed in a way that focuses on minimalism, compactness, and pocketability. Included with this sleek form factor are expanded quick view screen, a full-size OLED display, and impressive rear and selfie cameras. Specifically, This razor will sport a 6.7-inch main display with a matte finish. That display will offer a blazing fast 144 hertz rate, the highest refresh rate on any foldable phone at the moment. It will also have a smaller 2.7-inch interactive quick view display similar to the previous razor model. I left my speaker on my desk. Okay. Another impressive feature coming to the new razor is a 50 megapixel plus 13 megapixel instant focus rear camera with a 32 megapixel selfie camera. This all sounds pretty good to me. Combined with an optical OIS, Motorola claims the setup to be the most advanced camera in any smartphone. That's a pretty big claim. As for its chipset, the Motorola Razr will carry a top-of-the-line Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 chip. It will also offer Dolby Atmos for premium sound quality. And last but not least, the company has confirmed the device will have a 3,500 milliamp battery. When asked about what people want from future Razr phones, some of the biggest asks were competitive price, more power, and bigger battery. Compared to previous models, it seems Motorola is looking to deliver some of the features the public wanted most from the Razr. The phone costs 6,000 Chinese yuan. Now, that translates to $888 for us. Now, if it comes out in the United States at that price, you can definitely count on me getting it. So we'll see what happens. Given that Motorola has previously released its last two Razr phones globally, it's an interesting decision by the company to go exclusive to a single country. However, with Samsung's new foldable devices coming out soon, the Razr would likely have quite an uphill battle to fight. That's true. So they started in the country that they're going to make the most money, which kind of makes sense, I guess. And Moto is owned by a Chinese company, Lenovo, so that makes sense also. So let me stop screen here. Still watching for Mike, so I will definitely let you know when he comes in. And let's get rid of this story. And Will says Moto claim will be proven false. Well, we'll see. And Brian, thank you as always, brother. You're very faithful and very kind to me, and I appreciate it. You know, money's going to good causes right now. And of course, next month I'll be going for the top level iPhone 14. So money will go to good use. It's a little wetting of the throat. All right, next story. This one was interesting. Share screen. Nothing corrects false phone specification. I put the false in there in caps. No public acknowledgement. In other words, they corrected the phone specification, but they didn't even acknowledge that they changed it on their own website. So I got this on Notebook Check, which is one of those rare ones. If I put it in Reader View, it won't act right. And occasionally I get that, see, you don't even see the story. So we'll stay out of Reader View and we'll have to deal with the ads. So this was on Notebook Check. Nothing quietly changes Nothing Phone 1 specifications after release. At launch, Nothing advertised that Nothing Phone 1 as being capable of reaching 1,200 nits when viewing HDR content. It's not even close. Considering the smartphone's price, this would have been an impressive feature if it were true, which it isn't. Instead, Nothing has subsequently changed its advertising following the publication of numerous reviews quoting this incorrect peak brightness value. Oh, Brian gave me that donation. And of course, he says, Tim and Apple stole it. Well, of course they did. That's what they do. That's how you become a $1 trillion company. Computer Base had discovered a notable change for the Nothing Phone 1, which we reviewed last month. At launch, Nothing advertised its first smartphone as being capable of reaching 1200 nits, albeit only with HDR content active. In all cases, the Nothing phone would peak at 500 nits, still a respectable value and on par with many other cheap handsets, which is true. It's a mid-range handset. Incidentally, our review unit averaged 625 nits in our X-Rite 1 Pro 2 test, just shy of the Motorola Edge 30. So 625 nits is fine for a mid-range phone. Ted has a comment on Brian's comment. Dollar bills. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay. However, under no circumstances did the Nothing phone achieve its advertised 1200 nits. Subsequently, Nothing has altered the specifications on the Phone One website, reducing its peak brightness value to 700 nits. Big difference from 1200, I would think. Thankfully, Web Archive holds snapshot of Nothing's website with the original display specifications of the Phone One. Incidentally, Nothing has not publicly commented on the matter, nor are we aware that it has informed early adopters of the device's actual peak brightness. So they don't even have, I can't think of the word I wanted to say, but they didn't even mention that they changed it on their website. So they knew they were lying from the word go. Worse still, Nothing has benefited from millions of impressions courtesy of initial reviews, in which this false brightness value is quoted. In fact, reviewers like Marquise Brownlee, that's MKBHD for those of you who don't know, another Jersey guy, highlighted this 1200 nit figure as a Nothing phone selling point, which he did. I remember watching that. Ultimately, all other display specifications were accurate, such as its 120 hertz adaptive refresh rate, 240 hertz touch sampling, and HDR10 plus support. Still, Nothing has changed a key specification without acknowledgement or apology, which I think they should, to its fans, nor has it sought reviewers to correct its incorrect reporting. Okay, Mike is on his way up, so I guess he'll be with us soon. And Renz is back at work. Good, glad to have you there, brother. And he's saying hello to all the regulars, of course. Glad you got there safely, Renz. Okay, Mike will be with us soon, I believe. So this was from their display advertisement. 500 in its brightness, 1200 in its peak brightness. Then they changed it to 500 nits, 700 nits. So I just think that's the fact that, well, there's two issues here. To me, they lied about the brightness because they knew it wasn't 1200 going in. And number two, they changed it on their website and don't even acknowledge it to the public at all or apologize, which I think is terrible. So my respect, which was very high for Carl Tay, is going down slowly. That's just me. And yeah, I guess a lot of them lie, if not all of them lie, but that's pretty blatant. And that's a very blatant out in your face lie. And then they sneak around to change it on the website. So it just seems totally wrong to me. That's just my take on it. What do I know? Okay. Now, should I start the next story or should I wait to see it? I guess Mike is setting up. So I'll start the next story, and if Mike interrupts it, well, it'll be worth it. So I'm going to share screen. And this one is about, Renz, thank you as always, sir. You're always so very kind to me. I appreciate it. This one is about OnePlus and Apple phone sales halted in Germany. Oh, okay. I won't start it because Mike is coming in here. So let me stop that screen. Let me get Mike in here. Look, Mike is a very handy guy, don't you think? So usually it's a handshake, but that time we actually got a shaking hand. Okay. So I guess we could say he's all shook up. Mm-hmm. We can't hear a word you're saying so far. This is the fun part, folks. I know Mike just got home from work. I think he probably just got through eating dinner. And so we're trying to get it together. There's the hand again. Ted says hi, Renz. And Mike has us on on pins and needles here, just waiting. But that's okay. He knows how to make an entrance, doesn't he? I think he's trying to set up a couple of cameras. Uh-oh. That was enough to get Will in here. Will, are you going to let us see your face?
No, I'm too lazy to get up, George, but I gotta argue. I gotta argue with Mike.
At least you're honest. I'll give you that.
I'm not understanding Mike's logic here.
All right. Well, if you didn't argue with one of us, you wouldn't be you. so far,
I gotta
okay.
Understand Mike's thing, what he's doing here. How are you doing,
I get
George?
that he's already told you about what he picked up today.
No, I don't even know what he bought. I don't even know nothing about nothing. I just saw his video with broken screen protector that he was very upset about Samsung's crummy.
Yeah, and see, we're having the complete opposite experience because I've had mine maybe I think a couple of months longer than Mike. I've had no issues with my screen protector, no issues with my screen. I still flip it out all the time like that. And
well, Mike is pretty disappointed in this experience he had here with this Samsung.
Yeah, I know he is. But keep in mind, Mike thought all along that he was always kind of shaky with folding phones. Now, I have had zero issues with my Flip 3, none whatsoever. And of course, Renz is saying Mike's still not there. Yeah, Mike is slowly coming in, Renz. I think he's in the process of trying to set up 2 different cameras so we can see him and we can see what he picked up.
Oh, so he bought something. So this is going to be
he bought more than one thing. He bought more than 2 things, I believe.
So George, even though we're not Mike, but okay. So Mike, I told Mike, I said, you seen it in the WhatsApp. I said, why wouldn't you trade in that one? Let's say it is the screen protector that's the only thing that's crap. Why wouldn't you trade in that one? Listen, you keep that. There was somebody in Munchie's group. They got the watch and the phone for $100.
Yes, I know. And I got I got $75 off my original Galaxy Buds Pro. So they're giving great deals. I knew that.
Yeah, I'm like, Mike, you should trade that one in, even though it's broken or whatever.
But he did say when he gets it back from Samsung, he might trade it in.
No, he said in his video that he's not trading it in, and he's just going to keep it.
Oh, well, he either said it to me or he said it in his video, but he did say it today. So we talked on the phone or on Telegram. So I think he did say he might trade it in when he gets it back.
He needs to trade it in because at least you'll get the newer one, even though it's pretty much the same phone again. But
yeah. Oh, and matter of fact, Mike has got a comment here. Come on, Will. I guess he wants your face in there.
I'm too lazy.
If you could make yourself a little louder, that would be helpful.
I'm too.
Brian is asking, did he get the Moto Edge 2 for $499? Yeah, if you can get it for $499, that's an awesome price, which is what I said to his tweet. Because I had the Edge 2. Where is it? Oh, I have it on the other side of the room right now. The Moto Edge 2022. Renz is saying, I think might trade in the Z Flip 3 for the Z Flip 4. Yeah, he might. But he's also kind of down on folding phones, so.
Yeah, but even though he hates the folding
we can see you talking, Mike, but we can't hear you talking.
He must be using the Galaxy Fold.
Ted is saying, especially if it's broken, trade it in, Mike.
Yeah.
And of course, he's saying you need to fix your audio. I think you need to fix your audio because we can't hear you saying anything, Mike. Mike has no mic. Hey, Mikey. Oh.
Okay.
And Brian's saying no audio, Mike.
Mike has no audio, Mike. Oh my God.
He's saying let me in. I forgot I have another one. Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now?
You got something. Now if you go to lean into the mic. There you go. Okay. Now you've got both your cameras working. Your mic
how's
is
that?
working.
Is that doing okay? Can you hear? Can you all hear me?
Yeah. If you could come
can
up
you all
a
hear
little
me?
bit. Yeah. Can you turn it up a little bit?
Can I turn it up? We
Just
had
a
this
little
problem. Let me see. I don't know. I got that turned up all the way.
I hear you better
How's
than
that?
I hear Will. That's good.
How's that?
That's very
That's
good.
better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Will, are you still there?
I turned one of the settings in here.
Yeah, I'm still here, George.
Okay. Good. And
now,
I hear you better now too. That's good.
Now let's before we dive into this mess, because I know Will's going to be crying. Okay.
Well, Will's got some stuff to say to you right now.
I know. I want to hear it
knows.
first.
He already knows.
I've been like listening to him, like, let me in.
I just don't.
Let
Mike,
me
I
in.
told him the other day. Okay. Mike already knows. I just don't understand why you would. I mean, why would you keep the phone, even though you're not happy with foldables? If they're gonna let you trade it and get the phone and the watch, like with that code I showed you, for $100,
yes,
get rid of it.
No.
Why?
Let me tell you why. I'm going to tell you my fear. My fear is I'm going to trade that phone in. They're going to say there was a crack on it, and we're not giving you the credit, and they're going to bill me. It's $400 with a cracked screen.
But
I don't trust Samsung. How could you trust Samsung? How could you trust Samsung when I call them up?
Mobile have had, I understand.
Yes. Okay. I called them and said, "Oh, take it to the local repair shop," and they go, "We can't fix it." So how am I supposed to trust them with that, Will?
Well, now
Mike,
you've had two repair shops saying they can't fix it because the other one can't get the parts, right?
But
right.
Mike,
go ahead, Will. What do you got?
What did you break it? I fix it. What did they think was wrong with the phone? The screen is broken?
No, they know about they can't. I told them it's a screen protector.
So they know that all they have to do is put the screen protector on, and they can't.
But they don't have the parts from Samsung.
Or they don't have the part for it, and they don't. One of the place in Wayne, PA, said they don't have the jig. Also, they just don't have the parts. The one here in Glassboro, Will, doesn't even touch them. They send them everybody up to Wayne.
That phone has been out for what, a year, right?
Yeah, just about now. Yes.
Yeah, almost a year. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Mr. Mobile had the same problem a few months back, and I had the exact same problem.
Lucky because he's in Manhattan, and the one place he could go to in Manhattan was right there.
He was fortunate. It's crazy.
But like I was telling Ted, you didn't really get lucky because it was a screen protector. They didn't even put it on right, and it's going to be coming off again, and he's going to have to pay next time.
You're absolutely right.
Foldables just aren't. They're not.
And this is what I'm saying, Will. This is what I'm saying.
This one works so well. Why am I having zero issues? And I keep in mind, I use.
Your point, Mike. They're not reliable or whatever.
I'm kind of leaning to Will's side now.
Why wouldn't you trade it in and get the new one and park that one? If you can get a screen protector put on it, and they take it, why wouldn't you do it?
Wait a minute. Say that one more time.
If you get that one
froze
fixed,
up for a minute, but it's okay.
If you get that one fixed and they take the screen protector or whatever, fix it, and then you can trade it in and get a new phone for $100.
That does make sense, except Mike's not going to trust the new phone either.
Even though it doesn't matter. You already have one You have one that you don't like. So you're not going to use it on the weekends. So get the new one and use it on the weekends.
I understand that, but
battery,
you think
a factory applied screen protector and the same features that made you like that one? Because before you liked it, you didn't want to get rid of it. You bought that case for it and all that. So if you can
keep in mind, Will, he likes it, but he said from the beginning he never quite trusted foldable phones. I remember, right, Mike, from the beginning.
George, I understand all that you're saying. He don't got to trust it, but he's stuck with it. So
I agree.
you're
I
stuck
agree.
with it right
If-
now.
If
And
I
if
were
you
you,
get
Mike,
rid of
I would get it back and
That
trade
would-
it in, but that's just me.
And even look, George, wait, and listen, even if you don't want it, when you were about to sell it, you were about to take a bath
All right.
on that phone.
Yes, you
you
were.
could sell the
Oh, I
newer
know
one
that.
and do better. So trade that one in and sell the newer one.
That would make sense, Mike.
You would make your
Well,
money back.
Well, see, let me just share some of my grand scheming
And
I've
you'll
been
get a
trying to
free
do.
Galaxy Watch
Okay, go
5.
ahead. Now you know, but now
You
we
get-
all know
wait a minute.
Will has always been the master of the deals. Okay.
Right. Okay. Look, can I just share with you, Will, what some of my grand scheming is? Okay. My ultimate plan was to have the Google Pixel, the Tensor chip, have a phone that has the 888 SoC, and eventually I'd like to get one phone that has the 8+1, whatever they call it, 8 Gen 1.
8 Gen 1, yeah.
Yeah. And that was my ultimate goal. But now you have a valid point, and now you got me thinking. The biggest thing is, let me get this phone back to them and get that screen protector taken care of.
And hope they put
So
it
wait,
on
so
right
Mike,
as
now
opposed
wait.
to what
Right.
they did to
Mike.
Mr. Mobile.
Mike, here's my question again now. So you think that say you took that screen protector off and the phone isn't cracked, you think that they wouldn't trade it?
That's-
Like, I don't
yeah,
understand.
What way it sits right now with the crack on it, I would think they're going to deduct.
But is the
But the
screen
phone itself
cracked
is not
or
cracked.
the
You're
phone
saying
No,
just
cracked?
the
it's
screen
not.
protector is cracked.
No,
The screen
no,
protector
it's not
off.
cracked.
So take
I
the
don't
screen
want to
protector
because
off.
I don't know what they're going to do if they deny
What do you
it.
mean? It's a piece of plastic.
I don't care. I don't want to. I don't even want to venture
He
there.
doesn't trust them enough, Will.
I don't.
Now, when it comes to trades, I think
So, okay,
Samsung has a
I
pretty
never
good track
used-
record of being trusted as far as their trades go.
I never used the phone, or I might have flipped yours a couple times. I don't remember. The screen protector is just a piece of plastic, right?
Right.
That's true.
So
That's what I
is
understand.
So it's so your screen is cracked then. Because if it was just a crack in the screen protector, it wouldn't be a crack. It would be like a crease, wouldn't it?
No.
Because if it's
a,
just the screen protector, how
yeah,
are you
because you're
seeing
saying
a
it's
crack?
plastic. Yeah, so you're
No,
saying if it's
I
cracked,
can
it's probably some kind of glass, right?
The
you
crack
know,
is
we're talking
probably the
about a lot of
screen.
crack here.
Oh, a bunch of crackheads. Oh.
Yeah. Now you're getting there, George. Yes.
Hey, when I worked on Wall Street, I could come out of work on Wall Street at 5 o'clock and see people selling crack
I
right
don't
outside the door.
understand how are you seeing the crack in the screen protector?
Will, I don't know
He
how.
does have a point about it being plastic and cracked.
If it's just a piece of plastic, like
Mike, are you
like a
saying it's
film,
cracked or
it's
scratched?
like a film screen protector.
No, it's
right?
cracked. There's a crack going across it, and the screen.
So okay, so wait, so listen,
Wait a minute,
try
I don't
this.
know.
So it has
Try
to be
this.
some kind of glass then, doesn't it?
So Mike, try this.
Yeah,
Try
you
to
can see.
lift that. Try to lift it off and see if the crack moves. It's already coming
I don't
off,
trust.
so-
I don't want to do that. No. No, I don't, dude. I'm telling
It's
you.
gotta be the screen. It's gotta
on,
be
does
the
it show?
screen then.
See there? Can you see that there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that? You see that line
so
going
listen,
across?
This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And
so
it's
you're
only-
saying
only-
that's a crack
Ah.
and a
Mike,
scratch, right?
How are you, Mike? How are you worrying about the durability of the phone if that's the screen protector? You have to think in your head that that's the screen. The screen
No.
protector is supposed
I
to take the
understand.
damage.
The
It's
screen.
got to be the screen then. The screen's
the
got to
screen.
be.
It's-
cracked.
I
Will,
agree
why
with
do
Ted.
I
Leave
feel-
it for the
Will,
pros,
Will,
Mike.
Will.
I'm trying to
Will,
understand
listen.
why do you feel like it's
Listen.
the screen that's cracked? Okay.
Because when I run my nail across, you can feel it catching, like that. I can feel it catching.
You
If
can
I
feel
go
it
over here
whether
where
it's
there's
in
nothing
or
here, you don't
scratch,
feel
you'd
nothing
feel it.
catching.
Yeah, but
What's
even
this?
if it was a scratch, you'd still feel it.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's cracked all the way to about to here. From
If
here
it's
to here.
cracked, then it's got to be made of glass. It can't be made of
Yeah, the
plastic.
screen is cracked, so they're not gonna warranty that
Why not?
because it's broke.
What do
No,
you mean
I
it's
think they're
broke?
go- I think
They
they're
should
going to
warranty it. They should warranty it.
I think it's
That's
warranted.
wear and tear. You broke the screen. They don't
How
know
did
if
I
you
break the
dropped
screen?
it.
I opened it up one morning and it was
But
I had that
But
crack
Mike,
going across.
they don't know if you did that or not.
I think he's right though, Will. I think he's covered either way.
I
How
should
is
be
he gonna
covered,
be-
and
So
I'm
do
telling
they
you,
give
it's
you-
the screen protector. Why do I
hope-
feel
no,
running
listen.
across my nail here? Why do I can feel it with my finger? Why do I feel it over on there? If it was cracked underneath, I wouldn't feel nothing. I would just still see it, and I wouldn't feel that. I wouldn't feel that I could feel a crack right here,
I still say it's
and then
gotta
I
be
do the
glass,
same
too.
thing, and it's
I
smooth,
think it's the
smooth as
glass.
butter.
I think it's.
I think it's glass too.
Listen
it's
here.
It's some
Listen
kind
here.
of that
Let me
soft
just say
glass
this.
that Samsung is using.
Let me just say this, Will. You're telling me it's cracked, and you go and the screen's cracked,
No,
and then you go
listen,
trade it in and go get another one.
No, Mike, listen.
Did he not say that, George?
No,
Did he not just
listen.
say that?
He
He
did
said
say
to me,
that
it's
in the
cracked,
beginning.
No,
the screen's
Mike,
cracked,
Mike,
and it
Mike,
can't handle
This is
it.
what I told you. This is what I told you. You said initially it's my screen protector. So if it's the screen protector and you send it back to Samsung, they're going to be like, "Oh, we don't care," because that's the point of the screen protector. They'll take it off, put a new one on, and sell your phone. If it's the screen, they're not going to take it and be like, "We're going to give you the full amount," which is why you don't want to send it, because you're not sure if it's the screen or the screen protector.
I think
wouldn't-
he's covered. That's
Not
just
sure.
I
But
should
George,
be covered. That's
George,
bull.
but
That's
wait,
bull.
Mike, listen, Mike.
I didn't
how
abuse
are
it.
you- Mike, listen. How are you going to be covered when you said you know you didn't abuse it? And I'm not saying you abused the phone, but Samsung doesn't know for sure what you did with the phone.
But
Wait a minute,
Samsung
what's the
is
point
going
of
to
the
ask him
warranty?
and take
What's
his
the
word
point?
for it if he says no.
What's the point? Yeah. Well, first off, that's the only way I'm going to find out, because there's no stores around to help me outside of
but
going
so
to New York
listen,
City.
you drive to New York.
So Mike,
No,
when
no,
you
I did
When you
not.
drive to New York, Mike, you
when you-
park on the Jersey side and you take the bus or the train over to New York.
Mike, when you spoke to the Samsung guy, what did you tell him was wrong with the phone? Did you tell him your
I
screen was cracked, or did you tell him
No,
your
I
screen
said the
protector
screen
was coming off?
protector. And he asked me a
Brian, I
question.
have
He
something
said,
why
"Is
are
there
you-
spotting? Is there a line? Is there a line in the screen? Is there missing pixels? Is there blotching?" He asked me those questions.
So, okay, so what I'm understanding is, you don't want to send it back to Samsung because you're not sure what's broke.
Now I don't want to trade it
Not
in.
sure, because you're not sure how Samsung is going to take it. Because
No.
Samsung isn't going to listen. Listen to how crazy this is. What you're saying.
But Gary,
You're saying,
he's saying
hold
he
on,
has to get
George,
it fixed before he can trade it for the
Now-
new one.
So, George, listen to this.
Go ahead.
Protector is $20. Right? You're willing to say Samsung will not trade my phone for a $20 screen protector, but I'm not gonna send it in like it is now.
No, I'm going to
Because
send it
you-
in. What part
You're
you
not-
didn't hear
no,
me?
no,
I'm
no,
going
no,
to
no,
send
no,
it in.
No. You're not gonna send it in to trade it
No,
Right.
I'm not.
because
I don't trust them. I don't trust them because I'm afraid. Look, you and I know all the horror stories.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So you're
No,
not
you
sure
don't-
what's
you don't-
broken.
Huh?
You're not sure
Right.
what's
And the
broken on
worst
the
part,
phone.
wait a minute. The worst case scenario is they're going to say, we can't repair it because you broke it, because the screen is broke, like you're suggesting.
It might,
And they're going
yeah,
to send it back to me.
That's it. Yeah.
Right?
Right.
But that's the only, then, I'll take it back.
But yeah, you're not. So that's what I'm saying. You're not sure if it's the screen or the screen protector. You're not really.
I am
sure.
100%, I am confident enough to tell you it's the screen protector. I am confident enough. You don't think I didn't do my research to see what a bad screen is versus a screen protector?
Then I
Yeah,
gotta
but-
agree with Will. It's not a plastic screen protector. It's some kind of glass.
It's not like tempered glass.
right.
the-
But yeah,
It's
no,
plastic,
the
isn't it?
green
I mean,
stuff
that's
that
what
Samsung
Ted was
uses,
saying,
that's
it's plastic.
plastic glass.
It's a
Huh?
film, though. Isn't it like a film? Like when you
It's
do
like-
a
I guess it's like a film.
kind of glass. It's kind of a glass film. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Well,
Crack.
I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
Ted says he has a worst case scenario. You send your phone for repair and you don't get it back for 5 months. Okay, that's true. A lot of people have that.
Yeah, that
story.
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for
I
me.
don't know.
I mean, thank God I got all these phones. You know what I mean?
Gary, he already tried 2 iFixit stores. One of them said they wouldn't touch it. The other one is an hour away, and they said Samsung is not sending them the parts, including the screen protector, so they can't get the parts.
I just think if it's the screen protector, I would trade it in, and Samsung can give me.
If I were you, Mike, I would go to New York and have the phone fixed there.
So, that's Mike, wait, this is
but
Mike.
See, keep in mind, I lived across the river. You park in Jersey, take the trains over to New York. You park by Hoboken, or Jersey City.
You're in North Jersey. I'm South Jersey. We don't take trains and buses.
Well,
I don't know.
It's very easy to take the PATH train from Jersey City or Hoboken. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than parking in New York. And the PATH train will take you to where the World Trade Center area was, and you just walk a few blocks and you're there.
Did you see, hey, George, you see where it's at in New York City? Did you happen to look at the address?
No, I didn't, but I heard him say where it was, and I knew that's only a few blocks from Wall Street.
It showed using Google Maps. You could use the Lincoln Tunnel, and you basically head south in a roundabout way.
Yeah, you head south and you go towards the East River, and you come out close to Wall Street.
You're saying Wall Street? No, I didn't see that, but
I was going by what he said. Now maybe I could. Yeah. Now of course it's been 30-some years since I worked on Wall Street, so.
Well.
But yeah, if you took a PATH train out of Jersey City or Hoboken, then you would take it up. If you take it to 34th Street and Penn Station and get out by Empire State Building and walk over. You know.
Mike, which phone do you have, Mike? The Z Flip 3, right?
Z Flip 3, same one I have.
Okay, I already looked. Will, it's $400 only with a crack. They claim to be a cracked screen. I know I know what you're doing.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
You're on a Samsung site to see how what it's going for.
Nah. So go to Best Buy. Trade it in right there. The phone's gone. $800.
There you go.
You don't even have to send it nowhere. You take the screen
protector. And Gary's saying the same thing. Or you can get a screen protector put on at Best Buy.
Why would you get Best Buy? Don't even put it on. Why would you waste the time of sending it to Samsung? If you don't trust the phone and it's already broke trash, trade it in.
Yeah, the Best Buy deal does sound like kind of the best deal, Mike.
For how much? 800? Now I'm out 200.
They'll give you 800 credit. But you're getting the brand new.
Oh no!
Galaxy,
hold on.
Whatever.
Hold on. You better check to make sure.
Samsung.
You better check to make sure I don't have to get a contract. I bet you don't have to.
They're giving.
No, I doubt you have to. No, I buy many unlocked phones at Best Buy. You don't have to get a contract.
They're giving it to you for the unlocked whatever one you buy. The Galaxy Z Fold 3, whatever, $800. Matter of fact, it says
Flip.
Which one do you have? You have the
Flip 3.
Yeah,
I got the Flip
3. The Flip 3, 800.
800. Okay, I would try that, Mike.
You could trade it in, and there you go. You're done. You got to put $200 toward it, but you don't got to deal with the hassle of Samsung maybe saying you broke your screen, and then they're not going to warranty it. If they think you broke
Mike
the screen,
said it's absolutely
why
the
would they
screen
warranty it? That's what I'm.
Gary.
That's what I'm not understanding.
Now,
George, listen. George, hold on, George. George, you got 18 phones. Any screen that you break and you send it to the company, they're not going to be like
Gary right there.
They're not doing it.
You're talking to the wrong guy. I don't use screen protectors because I don't break screens
I'm not talking about the screen
period.
Protector. Mike's worried
I
that
take care of my phones in ways that you guys will never dream of taking care of your phone.
George, you're not listening.
That's why I don't need screen protectors.
I understand. George, so we're talking about if the glass is broken.
I'm the wrong guy to talk to about that stuff.
George, no. Forget the screen protector. The glass is broken.
Oh, it shows there, Gary.
Which company is going to say, oh, you broke your glass, we're going to cover it? They're not going to do it.
I don't know if you can see the difference there. I don't know if you can see it. It's going across further.
How it broke.
Why do you think?
If it wasn't your fault, they're going to believe you, I think.
Which one of these big companies is going to take your word for it?
I think Samsung will. I think Samsung.
Okay. Look at Gary's. Look at right there. Gary even says it's the screen protector. Look, Will,
What? What?
I don't want to
Gary
go
says
through
no.
the. I'm going to take my chance and take it and ship it back to them to see if
I
it could
hope,
be repaired.
Mike.
I
hope
would
that
do the
they
Best
say-
Buy thing first and see what they
I hope-
say.
Mike, I hope
I'm
that they
running
say
out of
they're gonna
time.
take it.
If
Mike, I hope that they say we're going to fix it for you too. But what I'm saying is, let's say you send it to them and they say we're not fixing it because you broke it. That's why they sell you the Samsung Care. What if they tell you, oh, this is a $400 repair? Then you're really out when you could trade it
Thank
in
you,
at Best
Brian.
Buy and be done with the whole thing.
And then return the phone to me. Return the phone to me and
So
and
you,
let
Mike,
me.
Mike,
But
listen.
then you're
you
going to
already,
Best Buy,
you
I guess.
already no. Listen, you already don't like Samsung customer service, and just like what's his name said, the phone, somebody else's phone was gone for 5 months. You want to deal with your phone flying all around in Texas?
Yeah, and both you and Mr. Mobile had customer service issues with Samsung. That's true. I think you should do the. You
I
should
would
take
take
it
the
to Best Buy
$200
tomorrow and see what they'll give you for a trade-in.
I got things to do tomorrow. I really do. I'm not. I'm not just saying.
I would
Okay.
take the $200 hit and go right to Best Buy and unload it.
So would I. But
Why should I take a $200 hit? That's the part that
because
gets me.
because you're not.
I can't
taking
let
it
that
with
go. I
you.
can't
You're
let
going
go of the
time
$100
of
on
shipping back
something.
and
Mike,
you're saving the
Mike.
time of shipping back and forth for one thing.
Mike, the phone
Just
is
time.
worth nothing now. The phone is worth, it's useless. It's not
Oh,
worth
it's-
anything. It's not. So at least you'll get the new model for $800 for $200 and sell it if you hate the foldables. Sell it.
I agree.
You can sell it. You can make 7 on Swapper.
All right, we've given him plenty to think about. Can we move on? And since we have Best Buy, we can go on to our next subject. Okay?
What did
So,
you buy,
Mike?
Mike?
You
What
should
did you
be
buy?
taking us to our next subject.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, we got.
I
we
did
got
a-
the
I did a
camera
little
looking
splurge.
down. Okay.
I did a little splurge.
Okay.
Let me move this over here.
Let me see if I
Here,
can
let
make
me,
that. How do
hold
I
on.
make that
Look.
layout?
little big. Okay.
There you go.
All right. Now, I forgot that. I still forgot something that's downstairs.
Mike got an iPhone 13
How
Pro
do I
Max.
make?
No.
No,
What? What'd you say? No.
I said you got an iPhone 13 Pro Max.
No. I would have called you up on that one. You're probably going to be like in that tweet or that tweet. You're going to be that cringing person in a few minutes. Well,
Oh God, Mike.
well, I got
one
okay.
Ford.
Let me start off with the Apple
Ford
stuff
5 Blue.
for Will. First off,
Okay.
I'm gonna eventually get the I'm gonna get the MacBook going. Okay.
Okay, I've got your table showing. So show us the stuff
So
on
this
the
big
table.
old sticker here, maybe make sure it doesn't have anything on there. I got. Oh man, they covered it. I got the iFixit kit.
Now it's upside down for us. There
Is
you
it-
go.
Is it here?
Yeah,
Oh, it is, isn't it?
that way. That way, yeah.
Yeah. Let me. How did I open this? Let me see. Oh, I forgot even an unboxing knife. Let me see. I didn't think I had to worry about an unboxing knife.
You're out of practice. That's your problem.
I'm going to be going to the hospital because I'm going to wind up cutting myself.
No, don't do that.
Let's see.
It's frozen. The picture's frozen.
You there, guys?
Yeah, we're here. The picture's frozen.
Yeah.
though.
Hello,
Yeah, I'm here. I don't see
George. George.
Yeah, we're here. We're
George.
here.
Hello.
Yeah,
What happened?
Mike.
nothing. You need
Mike,
to get rid of
you're-
that Z Flip and buy a.
Are we lost?
Yeah,
George.
oh,
Where's everybody?
okay, you.
Yeah, grab a
you
knife.
Froze
Yeah.
From our end, you froze for a minute.
Cracked the screen protector on my. Zag sent me a days. See, I don't know what's going on. Where's George? Where's?
I'm here.
Can I do something?
Yeah, you did.
Am I still
That's
in
the
the chat?
T-Mobile. That's that
No,
T-Mobile
you're
internet.
still here.
That's the T-Mobile.
What'd you do? Did you drop one of us?
George, what's up? Oh, now you dropped
yeah,
all. of us.
my end is acting up all of a sudden.
George.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still here.
Yeah, we're still here. It's Mike, but I think the problem is on my end. Let's see.
Yeah, but
Let's see
why
if
did
I
Mike
can.
drop out and I'm still there?
Yeah, I know.
That's because you guys use T-Mobile.
I'm going to switch it my Wi-Fi over to. I'm going to see if I can switch my Wi-Fi over to and see what happens. Okay, there I am. Will, did you disappear?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. And Mike is gone. I guess Mike, I think you need to come back in.
His Z Flip Fold, the screen protector, is breaking the internet.
I'm just going to tell Mike to come back into the studio. See what happens. I switched it over to Comcast. We'll see what happens. And Ren's just saying switch to Mint. Okay, here comes Mike again. All right.
What happened?
Got
Was
his
it me?
hands-
That was
No,
your
I
T-Mobile.
think it might have been I switched it back onto Comcast, so we'll see if we do better now.
Are you on T-Mobile, George?
I was on my hotspot. Now I'm back on. And I meant to tell you. Keep in mind, I did try to get the T-Mobile home internet, but when they put it in Chattanooga, they didn't put it on my block.
You're ridiculous.
I know.
No fiber for you?
No, because my landlord is in control of that, and he doesn't want the fiber company. He wants his old Comcast. You know, he's 79 years old.
So are we all back on?
Yeah, we're back on now. You're only using one camera, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
I think my Google Wi-Fi crapped out on me.
No.
Hold on.
That's not just me. I feel better now.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm having issues with
Ren's is saying flippy, floppy, foldy. No,
Yeah.
it's flippy, floppy, foldy Friday.
Yeah, really. I'm trying to remember the other password for the T-Mobile. I can't remember it now. Shoot. Hold on a sec.
That's what I said. I ain't buying this floppy, foldy phone.
I love mine, but I have no problems. Mike, we're all waiting for you. So,
Hat Mike.
So Mike bought an iFixit, and what else?
yeah, he's still working on his computer.
A foldy, flippy, floppy.
Now, because Ren said flippy, floppy Friday, I thought of the Blues Brothers, and the song came to my head: flip, flop, fly. I don't care if I die. Mike, we're seeing a picture, but you're doing everything away from the camera, aren't you? Mike, are you gone again? Why do we keep losing him?
I don't know. Something's in the water. Something's in the Wi-Fi over there in Pittman.
Now, you're only 20 minutes away from him, aren't you?
Yeah, it's probably not even 20 minutes.
Okay. Now he's back with the other one. Okay. There's the other camera. Okay. Now we've got both cameras.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. All right. How's
I'll
that?
just sit here and entertain anybody. Flip, flop, fly. I don't
Anyway.
care if I die.
Man.
So
anyway. Oh no.
Stop disappearing, Mike. You see what we got to do?
What happened? Why do I have? Hold on. Microphone. Turn that off. How's that? Is that better, or we were having echoes there?
No, it's good. That's fine.
All right, we're good.
Yep.
So I got the iFixit repair kit.
Okay.
I got the base one. Let's see. This is the first time. This is live unboxing, folks.
That's right.
Let's see. Let's see.
So you're still working on the computer, right, Mike?
Yeah. Now I got the tools.
And that's what the iFixit stuff is for, right?
Yes. This
Okay.
has some of the drivers. It's going to help me fix my brother's old Pixel 2 XL that's over there, because it's got some of the other tools that you can help pry it apart.
Okay. Okay.
So
So,
Of
Mike,
course
are you going to
said
do
drivers,
live
and I'm
fixing
thinking,
sessions
Mike
when you
has his
do
own
it?
show for a minute. Okay.
I don't go that far down. I don't know about that, but
Yeah, you should do it.
let me
You
see.
should-
Let
you
me
should
see, because
record
it's
it
really
and make a
neat.
video.
Some of the old stuff, man. Some of those old Macs they really seem to be pretty easy to mess with.
Yeah, at least the
So
Pixel
that's-
2, because it's already worthless. You should, like...
At my age, I can't
Well, a lot of
argue
people,
with you about,
there's
about
this
all
guy
this
that-
stuff being good.
Yeah, there's that Luke fella. He goes and he repairs all of these smashed up one, and another guy that followed Jeffrey or something like that. Well, anyway, let me move on. Then I got
Okay.
thermal
Don't
paste.
forget, turn it the other way so we can see it up right
I
side
got
up. Thank
how's
you.
that? Is that right?
That's good.
I don't know. It looks like it's upside down here to me. But
Yeah, upside down for you is right side up for us. What
Okay.
is it?
thermal paste.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to take the motherboard off where it makes contact on the heatsink.
Okay.
I figured it's a 2010 MacBook, so I might as well go all the way.
I didn't know there was such a thing as thermal paste.
Yeah, I didn't know either until I was watching a million videos and they talk about it. And a lot of the guys, when they get in a really high end PC stuff, they get into making sure they use certain. There's all kinds of different pastes. I just got the first one I saw. I've seen this brand
mind
before.
is still working. You said thermal paste, and my mind went, "I'm hot-blooded. Check it and see."
Oh, my God.
This is how my mind works. I can't-
Yeah.
Too many years singing
So-
in bands.
So I don't know if Pat's watching. I don't think she's watching, but I got this for her.
Remember, your upside down is our right side up. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
got.
got
Except we got the light reflection on it right now. Turn it a little bit. That's good. Perfect. Oh, you
Okay.
got your mount. Okay.
Yeah, I got. Well, this is for the wife
Okay.
because she has the wireless charging.
Okay.
I'm not going to do the actual unboxing. I want to save it to do it. I want to make a video of these two because
Okay.
actually,
and you'll show us putting it in the car and stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
and I got this one here.
That's yours.
Yeah, this is going to be mine.
That's the IATI.
Yeah, this is the newest ones that they came out with.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah, I've been using the RAM mounts for years, but I started using them with motorcycles first, so I love my RAM mounts. And they're expensive. They're very expensive.
what the RAM mounts? Yeah, they were, and we use RAM mounts for the RAM mounts for the laptops for our guys
keep
and our
in mind,
work
now
fans.
the RAM mount that you see me use in my car, like when I'm doing single videos,
Mm-hmm.
I've had that mount on my motorcycle since Orlando, and that was like 17 or 18 years ago.
Yeah.
I used to use it then.
She needs the car mount. I is the one she broke it. I'm reading the comments.
Okay. Well, did
Huh.
you get Patty and IATI too, or is it hers a different
Yeah.
one?
No, I got her the one that was wireless.
Okay. So
I got
there
the
you
one
go,
that was.
Ted.
I got the one that was.
Oh, and Ted is saying IATI is the one she broke. Okay.
Yeah, his wife. He's saying his wife broke. So this
His
is what I got.
future
'cause I-
wife.
Yeah, his future wife.
Yes.
Sadly, RAM mounts don't support iPhone 8 Plus. That's weird. That's weird. I thought they had two sizes.
How do you mean don't support iPhone 8 Plus? They have
There's
RAM
two
mounts big
sizes
enough for
too.
that.
Ted.
My RAM mount would hold an iPhone 8 Plus easily.
Because there's another one that was meant for larger phones or devices.
Okay. Yeah, because I have my RAM mount is hold things much bigger than that. I almost fit a tablet in there once, but it just wasn't quite big enough. Yeah.
So
that's the one for her or you?
This is for her.
Okay.
This one here. Like I said, I'm going to try and make a video of this and put it, getting this set up in her car. I'm going to lug out the tripod and shoot it out there.
Now you should set it up in her car in Canada because you'll be a Mountie.
Yeah.
I couldn't hold it.
Goodbye, George. Good night, George.
I give up.
This is why Elmore tells
That
people
was
don't
bad.
laugh. You'll only encourage him.
I'm not laughing. I'm hurt. It hurts, George. It hurts.
Well, we'll laugh, so it's too late.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
So
That's
should I
the
get
one
to the?
I'm most proud of.
Yeah. So should I get to the what I know? Will, don't yell at me. That just don't yell at me, okay? I know I'm going to get yelled at, but don't yell.
Will's going to yell at you. Deal with it.
My God,
All right,
what
so
did
you
he
need to
get, a
get to
Moto?
it so we know what.
He
There
must
you
have got a
go.
Moto. What is it?
I
knew it. See, I knew
Moto
it.
G Power. Okay.
Oh my God.
He's in pain, George. He's in
You
worse
should have
pain than
gotten
your
the Moto
jokes.
Edge
Okay.
Plus.
Oh my God.
You
I
should have
can't
gotten the
believe you
Moto
went and
Edge
did
Plus.
that.
I love mine.
I was being cheap.
Mike, wait.
Okay,
you
I was
already
being cheap.
have, Mike, wait.
Yeah, you
wait.
definitely were.
Mike, what is it for? You have a Pixel. What did you do? Oh my God.
Well, I was probably going to do what everybody else does: buy a
Wait
phone
a
and
minute.
return it in 2 weeks.
Here's my question. How much was that? That had to be more than $200.
How much you think it is?
About spending.
I'm going to say
$150.
$150.
You're 159.
Okay, so
I was close.
Mike, return that. Take that screen protector off. Go to Best Buy. Reach in your pocket and get two $20 bills and trade in the Moto, whatever that is, flip thing, and get the other.
I told you he's the king of deals.
That's what you got to do, because that 160 is you just threw it in the trash can.
Now, Mike, which is the Galaxy A phone you have?
That's what this is right here.
Yeah,
Take the
what is
Galaxy
it again?
phone that makes the
A21.
dark videos. Take that
Okay,
one
so-
and take
so
that one,
now,
Mike, and put that back in the
That
box.
Moto Power, I would
pack
think
it
would be
back
about
up.
on the same par with an A21,
Send
or
that
am
to
I wrong?
Amazon.
It has Well, I know it has another thing. It's going to paying you, George. It's got a MediaTek processor in it.
Yeah, that's going to bother me. Now the MediaTek 9000 I could deal with, but anything below that, I've never had one. Don't want one. I just don't trust them.
Send that one back to Amazon, because your videos on your thing are dark and looks like I'm watching.
Well,
a
wait,
scary
no.
movie.
This phone. Wait a minute. This A21 was one of my family members' phone. Then he was having trouble with, and I still have trouble with this phone. It'll
And this
lose
is the
the
one that
signal,
was
and I got to
dark on your
reboot it.
video today, right?
And then that
Dark
was
and light,
that
yeah.
was crazy.
That
I have
kept going
never.
dark, yeah.
I've had video issues, like the quality's but man, it would just not.
Will,
It couldn't.
What?
Will, I know why it kept getting dark. He's got too many black friends.
Oh, God.
You were supposed to say right on, brother.
I didn't know where to queue up. I'm still.
Okay, are you going to unbox the phone, or you?
No, I'm not going to unbox the phone.
All right, at least you showed us what you got. Now,
yeah, I'm not going to unbox
now
it.
you've been talking about this computer for what, a year or so?
No, a couple months, because I never had
he's been
time.
working on it.
I've
All
been
right, so when
no,
can we expect to see a result?
results.
Yeah,
He's
Well,
already been using it, right?
I
I've been using
understand
it off
that,
and
but
on, but it's slow as I got. Oh, and that's the other thing I forgot. That's the thing I forgot to bring up. I have a 500 gigabyte SSD to replace the
Okay.
HDD or the one that spins.
thank you,
The
Brian.
hard drive that
As always,
spins.
sir.
So
So
Brian's
you bought
always
a solid
generous.
slate drive.
solid state, yes, I got a solid state drive for it. That will help up with quicker boot ups and just performance. The thermal paste supposedly helps out, especially how old. Let's see, 12-year-old computer now.
Yeah.
So
Okay, you
Gonna be
doing?
nice
I'm
and-
just thinking. At some point we want to see a finished product.
I know. I've been, what stuck me was I really wanted that toolkit because I could. Well, actually, the toolkit that I wanted was $80. I didn't want to spend $80 on something I'm not
But the
going to use
toolkit
all of
you
it.
got will do the job. I hope.
Job, yeah, that was for 30. That will
Okay,
do the
but-
job. That will do that. And here, hold on a second. Now we're talking.
So it sounds like you need to take a vacation to get a week to get that done. He can't hear me now. Will, you seem very laid back tonight.
No, I'm listening to Mike's. He's
There-
doing a lot with that
Okay.
MacBook. He's about to
Oh.
be
See?
Mike Rossman. We're gonna change his name to Mike Rossman.
Okay.
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
Mike
this, right?
Rossman. Yeah. That's the Pixel. This is the one my nephew dropped.
Okay.
And he said, then he tells me he put somehow juice got in it. So now it has no response to the touch. So
Well, yeah, the juice will do it every time.
yeah. But I'm going to get a screen for this and get a battery and put a battery in it for him because he likes it. He still likes it to this day. He'll use it around the house,
Okay.
just like his LG.
But you got to be able to turn on. It has some touch sensitivity.
Yeah, well, we'll get a new screen for it. They have a whole screen assembly basically.
Okay.
So it's this. What I remember is it's all this. So I got to transfer everything that's inside and the backing to it. And again, iFixit it has all the parts
Mike
for it.
Rossman.
Hopefully, real soon, George. I'm going to try and let me see what Sunday brings. Maybe I can start shooting some of the videos. Start working on that now. Now I have the tool.
Good.
Yeah, it's just been.
It sounds to me like you need to take a week off and get that computer done.
Well, that's coming. The week is coming. In a few
Okay.
weeks, I'm going to be on vacation. So I hopefully between.
But are you going to be home or in North Carolina?
No, we're going to be home. We're going to do some day trips, but I do have full intentions of also producing videos. I was going to tell you.
You shouldn't have told me you're going to do day trips, right? Because my mind said she was a day tripper, a one-way ticket. Yeah.
The super chat has just closed.
Yeah.
Hey, I got paid for this for years and years and years. Brian is saying, doesn't Liam use an iPhone?
Yes, now he has. Liam has
he had just gotten
iPhone,
that, right? Okay.
Yeah, well, it was his mother's. Actually, it was mother's. And his mom went to the iPhone Apple store in Cherry Hill and had a new battery put in.
Okay.
And so far, so good.
You got to drive 2 hours.
Cherry Hill.
What Samsung? You drive farther than that, and a bridge toll.
Cherry Hill is Route 73. Am I right?
70.
Route
The
70.
mall is on 70.
It's in Marlton.
It's been over 40 years since I've been in Cherry Hill. So that wasn't bad memory for me.
Yeah. So
See,
and I mean, there's things I'm not going to stand here and dispute with Will because Will has a valid point. If Samsung had more stores, maybe they'll have better results. Hey, Will, how many Apple stores how many Apple stores are around here?
But they took their time getting there too. But Samsung and Google are only going to open stores in New York, San Francisco, places like
George,
that.
this is why Samsung should make more stores because Samsung's been around forever and they have a lot of products. So Samsung could just as easily make a
Samsung could easily, yeah.
in Marlton or in, you know what I mean?
I mean, let's talk about it.
With
So
Samsung, you're talking about the biggest
It don't, yeah,
building
but
builder in the world and the biggest
but
shipbuilder in the world.
so
So Samsung
they
has
could
a lot of
easily
money.
build a store. Like they have computers, they got TVs, refrigerators,
Mhm.
washing machines. It don't make sense that you have to mail your stuff to
That's
Can you
Texas.
imagine I had a refrigerator that gone bad?
No,
Right?
you know what you do, Mike? You know what happens?
Oh, you had a washer
I
and
have a
dryer to go
Samsung
bad.
washer. You call and they transfer you to somebody in the Philippines, and they tell
Yes.
you about whatever is going on with your thing by
That's
reading
what I
the
had.
paper. And then if you have to get support, they'll send you somebody from the local repair shop, like when they did your roof. They'll show you
Mhm.
on the picture. It's like a Samsung tech, but when they come to your house, it's the guy who's who works at the
the guy who
place
lives
around
down
the
the block
corner.
from you.
Oh,
that
yeah. Bob's
Samsung
appliance repair.
subcontracts them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Right.
And you one of those guys.
Right. Yeah.
Who
So
works
But
on
you think
everything
Samsung
anyway.
wouldn't have trouble putting up buildings? I mean, what is the two
So
tallest buildings?
that's
Qatar?
a part.
Samsung
Listen,
built those buildings.
that's a part of the what's it called, of the purchase. When you
Oh.
purchase that $1,700 Galaxy Fold and it breaks and then you're without a phone for 3 weeks versus buying
can
a
you imagine?
I
Can you
agree.
Apple
imagine this was
product
if
and
that
you
was
get
my
your
only
phone in
phone?
an hour. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
that's terrible.
That's
That is
yeah.
terrible. Yeah,
And they
that
cost
is
the
really
same.
bad.
That's terrible.
But
Yep.
but
You
and
shouldn't
then
even be going through that, Mike. If you had a what's the name phone, you go right to Marlton, your phone, you'll be gone in an
right.
hour, and they'll sell you
Think
a
about it.
case or something
Think
too
about it.
while
Think
you were
think about what they just did. They sold a battery to my sister-in-law for $50. Now that just bought a
Okay.
customer for life for one. They still make money on the battery. Don't tell me they're not making any money on
Oh
that.
no, you can count
Okay?
on that.
Right. And
And
in
now
turn, wait a
she's
minute.
good. She's locked in for another 3
Right.
years.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you know what though, guys, real quick. That was her old phone. She gave it to her son,
Now
fixed
he's
that one, and
locked in for life.
she got an iPhone.
he's
Yeah, she got
he's
an iPhone
locked in
13
for
Max.
life now. He's
Okay.
locked
Yeah.
in forever.
Right. That's what I
He'll
mean. So
he'll
that's where
never
Samsung's missing the boat. If
he'll
they did
never
that to
want
their
to clear the
Samsung
cache.
products,
He'll never want to clear the cache or force stop an app.
I'm glad I use both ecosystems and not just one. Next month I'll have an iPhone 14 Pro Max.
George likes clearing the cache.
George likes having. Listen,
Change
as
it.
much
wait,
as I
wait,
have
API.
against
wait,
Google for their abusive policies to women, I'm still a Google fanboy, and I
Wait a
probably
minute.
will die a Google
Changing
fanboy.
Yo,
the
Will,
API
yo, Will.
settings. What?
hey, Will, do you think George gets the message? Okay.
I have enough messaging platforms. I got a message from you on Telegram today, didn't I?
Yeah, but
Ted was telling me that the reason is because Apple doesn't allow you to change your messaging thing. That's what he told me. But if I go buy my phone from Verizon, I have Verizon Messages Plus, Google Messages, and Samsung Messages.
Wait a minute. I told
That's
my friend Joe, who got his Pixel 6a from Verizon, from the Verizon store, when I was helping him set up, they was peppered with all kinds of Verizon stuff, and one of them was the message app.
That's what I was telling Eleanor after he got it. I said, "Yeah, but Verizon puts all kinds of junk bloatware on it."
But they shouldn't be touching a Google Pixel.
But Google, Mike, that
it's
shows
Verizon.
You how much,
I used to work for them before they were called Verizon.
No, George, you know what it is? Google doesn't care about the customers because they let them do it. Apple doesn't let none of them do it. They sell phones in Verizon and they don't put no bloat on their stuff.
No,
Google doesn't care about your experience.
Yeah, you're right. That's
they
probably part of the Apple contract. That's true.
Google could have did the same thing, but they don't care. They're like, Verizon, you want to put your stuff on there, put that badge on the back or whatever else they do, go right ahead.
Well, you don't want to go by me because I have the lowest opinion of Verizon of any of them and always have had.
They're all the same.
I have always thought Verizon was before Verizon was called Verizon down here. In the South, it was called GTE. I worked for them for over a year, so I kind of know them. I programmed for them for over a year.
Verizon. What was it before Verizon, Mike? Was it Dell? It was a whole bunch of companies.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I remember the name change. It went from
Verizon. I forget what it was.
Wow. Yeah, it was.
It was
on.
something else though. It wasn't
Wait a
always
minute.
Verizon here either. It was I forget.
Bell South
Or
or what else?
Verizon name. What was it before that?
It's gonna talk to Bixby.
Yeah,
Bell
exactly.
Atlantic Corp.
Bell Atlantic.
Bell Atlantic, yeah. See,
Largest
down in
merger.
Tampa it was GTE.
It was Bell Atlantic Corp and GTE Corp.
Yeah, and that's who I worked for.
Huh.
I mean, I
I
was
remember
a
them
programming
changing it to
consultant.
Verizon. I remember seeing all the stores change to that big
Yeah,
red
it
V.
changed. Yeah.
Yep.
And that was spelled the end.
Well, guys, that's my stuff.
Okay, cool.
I want to apologize now for more technical difficulties. I seem to be a big technical difficulty today. Everything
well,
it was like.
I had a couple tonight too. So
I mean, you know, I don't know what went on. Did I drop out or did you drop out?
You dropped
I
out,
think
Mike.
it seemed like
George
just
were
you,
still
because
here.
Will and I seemed to be just fine.
So you
But
okay?
then
So
the
you
second
okay? So it
time
was
through,
me.
I think I had a problem on my end. I think
Now
that didn't
this
last
whole
long.
time I'd seen it leading up to it. It would stutter or freeze on me.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, that was my bag of goodies. Now I'm getting itchy. Maybe I want to go and play with some of it. So I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do the rest of the stories. The bonus for tonight was having both you guys on.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
Ren,
you know.
as Ren says, the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
I just had to ask
Ted,
Mike.
Ted
why
was
he didn't
still
want
we're
to
still
trade.
waiting for you to get in here. So when you have
You know,
time.
Ted, my brother's telling me the same thing. He use we were supposed to get together, but that's
all. Mike,
we're
that's
supposed to get
all I
together and
use
show
is
me
O-
some of these OBS things. So
That's all
I would
use
think
is
I could run.
OBS.
I think I could run OBS on that old laptop, the old MacBook. What do you think,
Probably
George?
could. It
Will
shouldn't be a problem.
or Will or George? What do you think? OBS will
Oh,
work
No,
on
I
that.
think
I
I
would
think
do
it should be
OBS.
fine. I think
So-
OBS would be fine on it. OBS will run
Mike,
on
you're
just
almost
about
at-
anything.
Mike, you need to let Ted put your channel on that thing that they use. What's it called? Glowing rectangle.
Glowing
you're
rectangle.
almost you're almost at 1,000. Like
I've been stuck at 880 now. I was stuck on 865, 870. I got stuck for a while.
I saw earlier.
That's what
Yeah,
happens to
well,
all
you
of
know-
us, though. You get stuck, you go down, you go up, and then you advance a little more.
I want to try and stay consistent. That's why I keep on doing the vlogs. But yet,
you're
though,
doing
I
great.
think I need to
You're doing
change.
great
Well, once in a
there.
while, I'll throw a video in,
Mike,
like I did with
you're at
879. Should be 879. Let me see something. Now you got me curious.
Will, are you still there?
You got real quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah. It like he cut off. I think we lost him, I think.
No, I'm still here.
Oh, you are still there. Okay.
Mike is at
Mike, should I get rid of the
879.
other camera, or are you still going to use it?
Well, it's tied to my audio, so
Oh,
Don't
okay.
get rid of
Then
it.
So I'll
okay.
just keep
All
this
no,
for now.
No, just leave it. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I going to say? Oh, I
It was
wanted to
something
see
George,
about
they
your
got
the
any
channel.
numbers for
Moto.
the? Do they
Yeah,
have
see,
any
Brian-
numbers for the nothing phone?
See, Will, Brian thought you dropped out too, because it sounded like you got cut off and then came back.
Mhm.
Oh.
No, I was just going to see
Do I-
how many like the views on some of my videos. So I did that Moto E one, and I got 33
Right.
views. The craziest thing, look right there. Oh, wait a minute. I got to turn this on. Hold on.
That 29-second video you did real good.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
The other
I'm
way,
upside
yeah.
down. This
How
one.
many?
1.3K.
Okay.
5
very
days
good.
ago,
Which one
Okay.
was that?
I just was making a joke about my I had gotten a Moto box, so it still had some of the stuff. It was Emily's old box for one of her old phones, and I opened it up and it was the SIM injector tool. I said, "Oh man,
Oh yeah,
That-
yeah.
you know that was the whole thing. Was like out of all the garbage that was in the box, that was the only thing that was like worth
That's right.
valuable, and I considered
And,
that.
and you
a
got such a
collector's
kick
item.
out of that.
Yeah, I did because they were neat little. I liked those. Had that big hand. Had that right there. That had a
Oh
big
yeah, the
handle on
motor
there, you
had
know,
the big black, yeah.
big M on there. You know what I mean? And if you just versus these other ones, I don't have them on my desk,
See,
but yeah.
Brian's being nice. He says nostalgia. I just say old fart like me.
But 29 seconds, I got 1,000 views.
There you
You
go.
know,
You should have made a video, Mike, and you should have said, "I just bought this motor phone, and this is all it came with. Was just a SIM ejector.
There you go.
They didn't even
Yeah.
give me the phone in the box. That's what you should have did. Because that's what's coming up next. They're not even going to get
Yeah,
a
that's
box.
what's
It's just
coming.
gonna be
That's the
phone.
way we're
They're
going.
just
That's
going to
true.
give you the phone in the plastic wrap.
Did you guys? I'm just asking. Like, I'm looking at some of the videos. Like when I had Liam on here. What do you guys think of that video? When I had Liam and he's 13-year-old.
I thought it was very good.
Some of his answers were like surprising but good. You know what I mean? He's just starting out with smartphones. You know, he had a year with an Android phone, and he got this, and nothing really phases him. Nothing really. It wasn't like this one's better or that one's better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Brian saying, Mike, do a video on what you would get in a box back then versus now. That's interesting.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
Earphones.
Mm-hmm.
Battery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Earphones. I remember that.
Yeah. A case. A cheap case.
Not too many guys. Blue phones. Blue phones.
OnePlus used to do the case. OnePlus used to do the case.
Oh, did they throw? Right. Oh yeah. What was the last one?
Oh wait. What is it?
And
what
so
are the
did
numbers for the Nothing phone, George? Are they selling? Has the Nothing phone sold anything?
Well, you know how fast that was a flash in
They're
the
not
pan.
in this country, so they're probably selling in England, I would guess, and in Europe. I would think.
Yeah, I haven't seen like a lot of videos or nothing on it.
And Brian saying to show the price difference also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Nokia used to always put a case with their phones. Brian saying the camera on the Nothing phone is garbage.
Mike, you need to just go buy a Galaxy Fold.
You know what? I really would rather have gotten now. I wish I gotten an S22 or S21.
I hope there's nothing super tough at work. Have a blessed and wonderful weekend, sir. Thank you, Renz.
See you, Renz.
And he gives me another donation just to say that.
So,
sometimes I forget Renz is at work.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? I know it's Saturday.
Yeah, when I start, it's 8 o'clock in the night Friday here. It's 8 o'clock in the
8 o'clock in the morning there.
Yeah, so I guess he has to be to work before 9. But he works every Saturday. You know?
Mm-hmm.
You added the Nothing in there. Brian just said the camera's garbage.
I thought he meant the Nothing phone.
I don't know
what did he mean the camera's garbage on what?
I don't know.
Brian, what did you mean that on? I'm sorry.
It's nothing, George. Don't worry about it.
Oh, very good, Mike.
It's rubbing
it
off
down to my level. I'm enjoying it.
Oh no. So.
Yeah, Mike, don't worry.
I'm sorry, Brian. I don't know what.
You're getting closer and closer, Mike.
I know you're enjoying that, aren't you? You're enjoying the fact that
keep working on that MacBook. You're getting there.
Now, keep something in mind, folks. We have an ongoing saga here because we're going to have to tune in next week to find out what did Mike do. Did he send the phone in? Did he take it to Best Buy? What did he do?
Mike, you're going to have to pop in and at least give an update next week.
Exactly. I will. I will.
Yeah, because you've got us all on
George, you got
to
find some what is it? Breaking news.
He has it too.
Yeah,
he has it.
Do one of those. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, you got to do one of those.
If he plays it, he's going to blow your ears out.
Yeah, Mike. Or
That
See,
one. The
I'm ready
second
for
one
you
is better.
guys.
The second one is better. That's the one you got to use.
There we go.
Okay, I will use that.
Yeah. Mike, you got to give a
So
time so you have a segment. Like 8:15, you come on and you can break into the middle of the show. And then, George, you can make a little clip out of it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Brian.
so Will,
See, I think the, I think
where's
the
the trade in? I'm in that section right now.
Okay,
In
go to
in,
go
in,
to
in
Best
Best Buy.
Buy.
I'm
at
in
Best
Best
Buy.
Buy.
Okay, okay.
So where's his trade in?
Search for the Z Flip. Search for Z Flip
In
4, and then you'll
within
see it.
within
You should share
within
the
Best
screen
Buy?
so we can. You should share the screen so we can follow
Mike, hold
along.
on. Mike, I'm gonna put it in the chat. You have what's in here. It's in the private chat on what is this thing? StreamYard.
What
I'll
is
put
this
the
thing?
link.
You think after a couple of years
I
you know
forgot.
it.
There you go, Mike. I put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. All right, you should share. You should share the screen with us, Mike, so I can share it and we can follow
Remember
along.
last
Hold
time?
on, hold on. Let me
What was,
see.
what was Mike buying
Okay.
last time, George? Remember? He was buying something.
Of
That's
the
right.
Pixel.
For a couple of
Wait a
weeks,
minute, how do I
we were
hey.
following along.
Wait a minute, how do I screen share?
See, he
There's
forgot too.
No,
There's a thing
there's
for
no
share.
thing here.
On the bottom.
Oh, share.
For
Oh, oh my goodness.
And once
Share
you share it,
screen.
then I can share it.
So
Come on, Mike. Do it. Do it.
Yeah, and once you share it, I'll get another screen here.
then
and
I
can
should
share
you should
that.
see.
Hasn't shown up yet.
No?
No.
Share. How's that?
There you go. Yeah, that got it.
Okay, now
Okay, there it is.
let's look at this in a minute. So Z Flip 3, okay, that's nice. But now what's the fine print?
Oh, Mike, there's no fine print. You
Oh
just
yeah,
take it
it's
to
right here,
Best
disclosures.
He got down
Buy.
to
Take it to
disclosures. There you
Best
go.
Buy.
Let's
Mike,
look. Wait a
you
minute.
take
Wait
it
a
to
minute.
Best Buy. They give you your gift card. That's
They
it.
what?
They give you
When
your
you take
gift
it to
card.
Best
So
Buy and trade it, they give you a gift card, and then you use that to purchase at the end.
you can use that right
You'll
away.
trade
of
it in
course.
at the customer window, customer thing. Yeah. They give you a gift card for that amount. and you
Valid
use that
only
to buy the phone.
in-store trade of smartphone in good working condition. Upon trade of eligible phone, customer will receive a value towards an unlocked Samsung
Unlocked.
Galaxy Z. Yeah, okay. Z Fold 4, Galaxy Z Flip 4, Galaxy
There you
S22. Oh, you can use this to trade in towards that?
Look at that. Yeah. You see? See?
With
There you go.
will receive.
Now you know what's going to happen.
Value
Will he's going to
towards-
come back next week with an S22 Plus or S22 Ultra.
That's good. Just take that screen protector off.
Hey, I
You know,
highly
Best Buy, they don't
recommend the
even-
S22.
Trade-in
Most of the
offer
time,
does
those-
not apply to prepaid phones. At time of
Those
purchase,
customer
customer
service
trade-in
people don't
phone
even
will
look.
be evaluated, and savings will be applied to the purchase of the transaction. Upon fulfillment, customer must trade in same phone in same condition. Upon fulfillment, customer must trade in same phone in the same condition. So in other words, it's got to be
So they're
Z for
saying they're
Z.
going to inspect the phone, and once
No,
they say
because,
it's
Mike-
okay, you got to give it to them.
Oh, okay.
Because you can start the trade in on the website sometimes. That's why they're saying you have to trade in whatever you punch in on the website.
Yeah, I would just do it
Because
all in store.
you can
and not
yeah,
have
Oh,
to-
you
yeah,
can go
yeah,
right to the
yeah.
store and do it. And those people don't even know what they're doing. You'll probably go in there and
Yeah,
get some,
I will admit. Yeah.
they won't even
You
know
know what I
you're
found in
trading.
Best
You can
Buy
trade in an
stores?
iPhone.
There's
10
one
and tell
person
them
who
it's a
knows what they're
14.
talking
They don't
about,
even know.
and all the other ones keep calling that one person. What about this? What about this?
Mhm,
But there's always
mhm.
one person that knows.
Mm-hmm.
You could trade in an iPhone 12 and tell them it's a 13, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay." They don't even know.
Yeah,
They
he's
don't.
right.
The ones in my store aren't that bad.
Oh, they're bad and Deptford.
They are bad in Deptford.
Sounds like a movie title. Bad in Deptford.
What time is it?
It does a little bit. 10
Patty's going to
o'clock.
kill me. 10
And you
o'clock
can
they
go
open
in
up.
early in the morning, Mike, and get it over with. And that's before anybody comes in. You'll be there with all the people who don't know what they're doing. They'll give you a whole bunch of stuff. They'll give you a watch. They really won't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but now see, I'm surprised
Mike,
they're willing to let me trade my Z Flip in for an S22, 22 Plus, Ultra.
Yes, because Samsung just wants you to buy something.
But I thought it would be phone for phone. This is where I would get out of the folds, the flippy folds, and get me.
Yes, I'll get an S1. I would highly recommend the 22 Plus. I'm still loving
you
mine.
You don't even have to deal with Samsung's customer service.
Yep.
True.
It'll be unlocked and all.
Will, you working tomorrow?
Brian said he's trading in his SE and say it's a 13 Pro
Mike?
Max.
There you go. Tell him it's a 13 Pro Max.
Yeah.
This is going to be the first time I get an Apple phone, and I'm not trading anything. I'm keeping my phones, and I'm paying straight up. That's all.
So let me get this straight, guys. You're not seeing nothing here about pertaining to the condition. Well, they're going to look at the condition of the phone.
Yeah, they're going to.
Yeah,
look
but
at
I
it.
suspect, Mike, if you tell them it's just a screen protector and they accept that,
I'm going to play dumb.
Protector, I don't think it's going to matter.
Just take it off if you really think.
I'm not taking it off.
Take it off.
I'm not taking it off.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Well,
I'm not taking it off.
It's the screen protector.
You're not taking it off, Mike. They don't even listen. They don't even.
No, I'm going to hand it to them and say, "Look at it," and I'm not going to say word one.
They don't even know that it's on there. I'm telling you, those people all use iPhone. They don't even know what that phone is.
Yeah, but then if I take it off and this whole thing goes south, trying to get it from Best Buy, then what do? Send it into Samsung and saying the screen protector fell off? No.
Yeah, because
that's
because they got me for having a cracked screen protector.
But Mike, that was my whole point this whole time, is that if it's really just a screen protector, then they would just change it. But it's not. It's got to be the screen.
It's
so if you
not.
Can get rid of it.
No, I disagree.
Okay, I think
that screen protector is some kind of soft glass. That's what I think it is.
Yeah.
I just got an email from
Ted in the room.
I just got an email from Samsung saying for me to pre-order the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro to upgrade your watch. That's not an upgrade when you have a Galaxy 4 Classic. That's a downgrade.
Just trade it in at Best Buy, Mike. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it.
I will say Best Buy's sometimes has some. They're more powerful than the actual OEs. Wow.
Brian's a special edition with the fingerprint reader and no notch. Look where Ted's mind went. Okay.
Where's Ted? Let me see. Take it off.
Yeah. Yes, Brian agrees with me. The Watch 5 is a downgrade from the 4 Classic. Yeah, I'm not giving up my rotating bezel. That ain't happening.
No, I like. I finally I got it to where I like it.
Yeah, I love mine.
You know, I had a problem with that. The Google Assistant working. You know, so
yeah.
But
all right,
it is. I can't believe they got rid of the rotating bezel. That was like the feature.
So, are you going to Best Buy tomorrow morning?
Yeah, I guess I can try and get this in.
All right, tune in next week, folks. We're going to see.
Yeah,
Mike,
yeah,
tune in. You call me. I'll be at work, Mike, but let me know.
I am. That's why I was asking, are you working tomorrow?
I'll be at work, but you can call me.
All right. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to bounce out of here, okay?
Look at that. Another successful deal that I
let me tell you, if it doesn't go through,
who did I say was the king of deals, you see?
I'm going to do a YouTube short and make an announcement that Will's deal didn't work for me, okay?
Or then you have to do one to say Will's deal did work.
Will's deal worked. I'll do that too, okay?
The only way it's not going to work is if it's the screen that's broken, which was my whole point. When you send it to Samsung,
it's not broken.
Okay, so this deal's going to work.
Posted.
Because if it was the screen that was broken, Samsung isn't going to take it back either because they're going to want to charge you.
Will, you got him to Best Buy. Let it go.
Oh, wait a minute. Let it go. Let it go.
Oh, God.
I'm trying to sound like that girl from Frozen.
Mike
there's
can
a
only
song from the 50s. Oh, let me
Mike
go.
is only
Let me
Mike
go.
is only allowed on the
let
live
me
stream
go,
for 45
lover. Now,
minutes.
none
And
of you
after
guys were
45
born when
minutes,
that song was a hit.
after
Another-
45 minutes, George starts rubbing off on Mike.
Yeah, but how
All right.
come he doesn't have my voice?
Yeah, no, not far. I don't have his voice at all. Maybe I'll put it like. Should I make it leave it dirty and greasy?
Oh, and tell your
Yeah.
mother she didn't sing. She didn't sing with me last time I was there, so she owes me one.
Oh no, really? She didn't, huh?
We never sang together. No.
Mm-mm. Well, guys, I will post you. I will post you all in. I am going.
Okay.
I am going to go. I'm actually going to go to bed. I'm feeling a little tired.
All right. All right.
And I will catch up with you guys. I'll catch up with you definitely over the weekend. All right, and
Okay.
if anything comes out of this, I will start making YouTube shorts to share it or Twitter, whatever. One of those two or both.
So
All
you
right.
following
Mike
this,
is
guys?
getting
The
out of the
50-something
phone
guy
business.
has to go to bed at 10 o'clock. The
I-
77-year-old, he's
I
probably not
worked
going to
hard
bed till
today.
1 tomorrow morning.
How do I leave? There we
All
go.
right, guys. Thanks for coming by.
All
We will
right.
see you
All right,
next
George.
week. Hopefully, we'll see Mike and see what he's got. Will, thanks for everything.
All right.
man.
See you. Thanks,
All right,
Will.
everybody have a blessed
All
weekend.
right, Mike.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah.